Hey guys, so the Lord has dropped something in my spirit that I believe He wants me to share with somebody. Okay, so He has dropped something in my heart this morning, and this is for somebody who is struggling. It could be someone that is listening right now. It could be someone that is going to see this video in 6 months or a year. But I believe that He wants me to talk to somebody that is struggling with something. Maybe it is something that you need strength to do today that you feel like you can't do. Maybe you're just going through something that you feel like you don't have strength for. And it's been put on my spirit to just share something with you out of the Bible. Okay, so this is not the whole chapter, but I'm going to read a passage from 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9 from the NIV. Okay, and I don't have the full details of the chapter, but I'm just going to read the passage that I've got written down here. It goes, "But He said to me, my grace is sufficient for you. My power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." And basically what that means is that whatever you're going through right now, okay, God's grace, His power and His strength is sufficient. Like every morning when you wake up, God's power, His mercies and His grace is renewed every morning. And God already knows everything that you're going to have to deal with before you know. He has already gone ahead of you and determined what is going to come into your life that day. He already knows your challenges. Like He knows everything. Like that's why I love God so much. Like it is literally impossible to surprise Him. Like you are never ever going to catch Him off guard. You are never going to say, think or do anything that surprises Him. Like He already knows. Okay, and what that means is when God has determined what you're going to deal with in that day, He measures that out before He measures out His strength. So once He knows exactly what you're going to deal with on any given day, when you wake up in the morning, He has already measured that out. And so His strength, He makes sure that He gives us enough grace, power and strength to handle whatever is coming. Okay, we are never giving anything that we can't handle. I know sometimes it feels like that. We feel like, God, you've given me too much. Like this is too much. Can you please take some of it away? Well, rather than take it away, He will give you the right amount of strength and grace and power. And His strength and grace and power is always better than our own power. Okay? And where it says, therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, like tell God how weak you feel. Tell Him. Like get in prayer and tell Him how weak you feel. And if you are walking in your own strength, and and I've done this before, I've tried to walk in my own strength. I've done it. It's much harder when we're walking on our own strength for Christ's power to rest on us, because His power is made perfect in our weakness. Like we don't need to be unbelievably strong all the time. We can't be strong all the time, I don't believe. So that's when we need to kind of humble ourselves before God and say, look, my strength's running out. I'm failing here. Please just let your power rest on me. Please, Lord, I feel weak. And I feel like this is what somebody needs to hear today. Or whenever you're seeing this, you're dealing with something that, and I'm not a pastor or a preacher. This is just every now and again, God just drops things in my spirit. Or maybe it's something I'm praying about and He says somebody else could benefit from that. You need to share that. And so I'm just kind of walking in obedience here. But there's somebody out there that is struggling, or it's more than one person. You feel like you don't have enough strength to go on. You're about to quit. And I really, really hope that this message blesses you. I'll read it again. It's from 2 Corinthians chapter 12 verse 9 from the New International Version. "But He said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." Like we don't have to go to God with all the answers. We don't have to go to Him pretending to be strong when we feel weak. Like we can say, look, I feel weak. Please give me the strength, okay? And His strength and power is made perfect in our weakness. Like every morning when we wake up, He has already determined what we're going to go through. You know, he's determined the end from the beginning. Okay, God, like, oh, I just love him because he's just so awesome, and nothing I do or you do or anyone else will do will ever be a shock to him. Okay, even when shocking things happen, they don't shock him. Okay, and it's just, he's already knows what we're going to go through, and so he's going to give us the strength to handle, and the way to receive his strength, power and grace is just to believe. It's just to believe that he can do what he says he can do, and that he is who he says he is. Okay, you know, don't believe when, you know, the devil tries to tell you that God has left you, God has abandoned you. He hasn't gone anywhere. Okay, and the way you get the things that God has for you, his strength, his power, his grace, is just to believe. Believe with all of your heart that God can deliver, and he will deliver. He will deliver you, he'll deliver me from anything that we're going through. Okay, and so I hope that has blessed somebody. It's crazy that I just had to come on and share this. I hope that was helpful to somebody. I feel like I've got the message out that he wanted me to share. So if this blessed you, if you feel like this could bless somebody else, share it with them. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.